Hello there and welcome to the KXI 12 Max Blitz. I'm David Reed along with Stone Weber, and over the next half hour we're going to show you all the scores and highlights from across Texoma, just a half hour early tonight, or later tonight.
It's later, but we've still got plenty of big games to get to, still getting underway. Bell's taking on Pottsboro, the 5-mile feud. Defending state champions like Davis, Gunner, and Munster all take the field in big games, plus Sherman and Denison at home.
Or at least they tried to, right? But we begin in Ada, where the Cougars welcome in rival Ardmore for the Battle of the Cats. This one got played. Drew Maurer is live and has more tonight in Ada.
That's right, guys. Of course, last week we had the Battle of the Axe in Texas. This week, it's the Battle of the Cats in Oklahoma, one of the biggest rivalries here as the Ada Cougars took on the Ardmore Tigers. A big one here in Ada. It was the 102nd edition of the Battle of the Cats. Ada comes in 1-0 after a big win over Durant last week. It's their 6th in a row against the Lions. And then Ardmore comes in 0-1. A tough non-district loss against Altus, but the Tigers won this game last year. So, of course, both coaches, players, teams know that this game, that's where it all counts. It doesn't matter what happens before, what happens after. This is the big game. So let's go ahead and jump into the highlights of this big game here tonight. And Ardmore watching the coin flip as the Cougars host the Tigers. It's the Cougars on offense first. Brock Boyles fires one over the middle to Kyler Gaddis. Coverage completely busted, and Gaddis walks it in for the first score of the game. Next possession, Boyles hands it off to Karen Richardson, who finds plenty of room. Jab steps his way into a huge run, 30, 20, 10, and he's in. Cougars score once again. Then it's the Tigers' turn. Kadrian Miller heaves it downfield for a wide open Jaden's right, and he's in for the first Ardmore touchdown of the night. Tigers finally on the board. Ardmore's got the ball again. This time Damon Cohee's got it off the pitch. He's down the sideline. He's finally out of bounds at the 10. Tigers back in this thing. Now Cougars have the ball at the 1-yard line, and look at this. Richardson with the most athletic 1-yard touchdown of all time. Ada finally back on the board. Tigers punting now. It is blocked. It's a scramble to find it, but Kelton Stipes got it. A big play on special teams for the Cougars, and they capitalize it back on offense. A nice run here from Cody Carpenter to the outside, and a nice touchdown from Carpenter as well. Cougars score once again. Ada wins the 102nd Battle of the Cats, 41-31, and they go on next week 2-0, playing McAllister, another big rivalry for them, and then Ardmore 0-2 in their home opener against Shawnee. They look to get ready to bounce back next week. A great game here in Ada tonight. Reporting live, Drew Maurer, KXI 12.
All right. Thanks a lot, Drew. Great job out there. And I tell you what, the Ada Cougars, they beat Durant last week, beat Ardmore this week.
It's a great way for them to start the season living up to the expectations for themselves. Coach Boyle's got to be really happy with this team.